Hello Internet and welcome to the Nintendo Sushi Show episode 116, the number of the yeast. My name is Ace and joining me here today we have history's favourite president, Gabraham, Lincoln.
In the streets!
Yeah?
Yo.
Do you know what we do in the streets?
What do we do?
It's what we ride.
Just you and I.
So, happy birthday.
It's not my birthday.
Ah.
Whose birthday is it?
Oh, there's loads of people's.
Okay.
Yeah, so should we get into the show? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Can I tell you about the Star Wars thing I went on?
Well, it sounds like you're gonna.
Yeah. Went to...
yeah.
Went bowling last night and that. It's like an arcade there. So it's like, I went on Dead Storm Pirates, because Dead Storm Pirates is the bomb.
Were all the pins there?
What do you mean?
All 10.
Yeah. All of them. Yeah, I went on Dead Storm Pirates, which is just the best.
Wait, I'm gonna Google that because you keep mentioning Dead Storm Pirates like it's something I.
Oh, it's the best.
Know
It's the best. Dead Storm Pirates. Just that you need to look at the.
Yeah, but I put dead STO in Google and Google didn't even fill it in.
It's too cool for Google. Which is real hard to say. Dead Storm Pirates. Oh, there's a PS3. I know there's a PS3 version with PlayStation Move. Yeah, look at images of the arcade machine, because it's the arcade machine.
It's Time Crisis Riders in the Storm.
What do you mean?
Well, it's dead air.
Is that what they call
it?
No, that's a different thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so I went there, and I just finished on Dead Storm Pirates, so I always make sure.
It's part of the...
It's not called... Oh, it's part of that real... It's just another rail shooter. Anyway, so I was finished on Dead Storm Pirates. I turn around, and I just hear... And I went, excuse me, do you want to move out of the way? There's a Star Wars machine behind you. And I saw this Star Wars machine.
His mum came across and said, don't you talk to my Down syndrome child like that ever again.
So then he moved out of the way. And there was this like pod. And it's called the Star Wars Battle Pod. Which I was like, okay, I'll try this. Went in and like you've got to go in a little door and everything. That's how intense this machine is. One hand you've got like
my house is proper intense. It's got about 10 doors in it.
Your house doesn't fly through space. And then one hand there was a thing to like make you go. There was like a thrust there to push forward. The other end you had your like joystick thing, and then you had to like. I did the Death Star one. You could do like Hoth and stuff. You can do like the different like space battles. It was essentially Rogue Squadron.
How much was it?
£2 a pop.
See what I mean?
It was quite pricey, but it was essentially Rogue Squadron, like Rogue Squadron 2. Like the graphics were the same, everything, but the screen like bent round you. So that wherever you looked, you were like surrounded by ships and stuff, and you were like, and then I didn't fire my cannons at the right time.
What, to blow up the Death Star?
Yeah, to blow up the Death Star, and then it was like, too late, sorry, Death Star blew up the planet. You suck.
You bellend.
I was like, damn it, and like, but then there was even like a magic button that you had to like flip a thing up and press. Oh yeah, forgotten my phone was switched on.
Yeah, well, nobody else has.
Yeah.
So it was good then?
It was very good. It was very, very good. I'm happy.
Good.
It was
Who won in bowling?
Me. I went with my girlfriend. She got 33. She gutted pretty much every ball. And I got 109, which I was quite proud of.
109's crap.
And then they got a strike or a spare on every ball.
Yeah, nearly, but not quite. So
Yeah.
Come to me when you have.
Alright.
Layla, my little daughter, got 110.
With the barriers up and the...
Without the barriers, but with that
Yeah.
thingy. And I was aiming it.
So you were 110.
No, she was pushing the ball. It was really hard, actually, because, you know when they push them on that thing, because the balls are so heavy, like, the thing moves. You have to, like, proper, like, hold it down and whatever, like... Anyway, yeah, should we get into Nintendo news?
Nintendo new.
No, this...
You're ready for news.
Right. So, X-Rare developers.
Okay.
Have a lovely company in the Midlands, I think, called Playtonic Games.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you know it's lovely? Might be horrible.
It might be horrible.
Might experiment
And actually, on the
children.
videos where they're in their office, I mean, it's not the nicest office.
No.
Not dissing your
I had
walls.
put the experiment on goats.
I didn't. I just heard that they make games.
Well, you haven't been reading the right sources.
No. What sauce goes best with
Let's resurrect the Buddy Duo platform.
Right, people can't fucking read what you're reading.
No. Well, I just read it out for them.
So these dudes, some of the guys that worked on Banjo-Kazooie, they're making a spiritual sequel, which I never understood that term.
Okay. Yeah, I know what the term means.
No, I know what it means, but why is it called spiritual?
Because it's got the spirit, but it doesn't have the body.
What?
Because it's got the initial, idea.
Oops, I forgot to...
The spirit, the fucking... The ghost.
What, are you talking about Will Eisner's comic strip that he did for decades?
It's got the spirit, but it doesn't have the actual body. It's not Banjo-Kazooie, but it's very similar.
I'm just thinking about the spirit now.
Cool.
Have you ever read that?
No.
It's really good. Man in a suit, but with a little mask on his eyes.
Cool. And they're not called glasses?
No, it's a mask.
Oh.
Like what Robin wears.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
So it's called Yooka-Laylee.
Okay.
Not like the bring, bring, dee, bring thing. One of them's called Yuka.
Yeah.
And one's called Laylee. So one is a what's them colour changing fellas called? Chameleon.
Oh, right.
Called Yuka.
Okay.
And the other one's
the fact that you said fellas. What are them colour changing fellas called?
And Laylee is a bat.
Okay. Yeah. I really like the writing, the logo, that's cool.
The logo is just the Banjo-Kazooie logo.
I like the Y on Laylee.
Is it the bat one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good, yeah. So, basically, they've only been working on this for 3 months.
I love the fact the first one was banjo and this one's ukulele. What other guitars are they going to do next? Oh, a coo and stick.
None of them are guitars, actually.
Alright, stringed instruments.
I
can't wait to play Via and Lynn.
I can't wait to play...
Double and bass. Double bass would be a good one. It's double as well, too.
I can't wait to play Sit and Ah. Right, so, so they have been working for 3 months. They've got, all the concept stuff. They've got the character design done. They've got some basic... I don't think they've got levels designed as much as just, like...
the
scenery, and to get the mechanics done. People who've played it say it feels very rare.
Okay.
So it's kind of important because obviously there's huge Nintendo narrative. Not narrative. What word was I looking for?
Huge Nintendo influence.
No.
Huge Nintendo...
Like history, but a different word.
I don't know. Influence makes sense.
Don't know. No, it don't. With Rare, because obviously...
okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What word am I looking for? There's a certain word. I think it begins with M, but it might not.
No, I know what you mean, but it's going to annoy me as well.
Spit it out. Spit bars.
No.
Like a rapper. Spitting on cars. Yeah, so they've got a huge lineage.
Yeah. That's
fucking nailed it. With Nintendo, obviously, they made the Donkey Kong games.
They did.
And obviously Banjo-Kazooie's N64.
Yeah.
And then Microsoft bought Rare
a
couple of years back. And did nothing really with them until last year. But and the Rare are not really the Rare that we know.
No.
The people working on it, and I don't know. They kind of screwed them up actually.
Yeah,
they kind of bought them for no reason.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So these dudes were like, right, fuck this. We want to make the games that we want to play.
Yeah.
That's what they've said. They were like, people want to play it.
People, what they
We
want
to play it because there's no such thing as an open world.
No, platformer, yeah.
Anymore.
It kind of died. I think people have done it, haven't they? We've seen, certainly, bits and bobs come. I think one thing that's done it, actually, is Disney Infinity. That's an open world platformer.
It's not really a platform,
It is the games that are, though, aren't they? They're not great.
They're not open world platform.
They are open world platform games.
Nah.
Yeah, you've got, like, you've got your toy box that you explore, and that's like just the main hub. And then, but then when you go in the different games, it's like the Pirates of the Caribbean one. It reminded me of playing, like you said when you watched it, it's like a PS2 game. Like it reminded me of.
I was meaning the shit graphics.
Yeah, I know you was, but it was the same kind of thing of like climbing and like random enemy encounters while you're like bombing around this little map and stuff. So, I think that they kind of did it, but they modernised it.
But it's not like Mario 64 where you've got this hub world and you jump through a painting and you're in a completely different world.
It's not exactly like Mario 64.
No, but I'm saying a lot of them were like that, back in the day. And we've not seen that done well for a long, long time. Like now even Mario and stuff, it's not like that anymore. Like,
no.
3D World, it wasn't like that. It was a level. It used the map. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we've not had that for a while. So they went on the old Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah,
you heard of it? And I think they made something like $1 million within 24 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it was
something like the third or the fourth fastest.
Third. I've heard the same. Third fastest.
Yeah, and it's the fastest video game of all time.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, really good. As we're recording now, it's a touch below $1.5 million. Pledge of 175,000 goal. So that's how much they needed to make the game. There's 40 days left to go as time of recording, and it's at $1.5 million.
It's pretty good.
So I reckon you can probably.
Don't that mean that they're doing? There was a new stretch goal added, wasn't they? Where there was.
There's loads of stretch goals.
But I'm sure there was going to add a full other section if they got over so much. I can't remember what they said.
Well, basically, so. I mean, the character design looked great, doesn't it? I mean,
pretty.
there was an interview with one of the character designers, who said, "Big eyes, big teeth, big belly. You can't go wrong with these traits," which is true.
It's true. Timothy Spall's been doing it for ages.
Everything Disney has that sort of.
True.
Like, look at Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It's got the little tubby belly.
Yeah.
The big eyes, the round head. Circles are what makes an appealing character, by the way.
I was going to say Bugs Bunny, but then he doesn't have the belly, does he?
No. But cute. Yeah, but Bugs Bunny's not cute.
Yeah,
he's like a shithead.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Shithead.
Well, he is, isn't he? He's like,
Bugs Bunny is shithead.
I'll fucking kill you, man. And but cute characters like Porky Pig and they've got the round circles are what make Bugs Bunny is based on circles and stuff, but
the chameleon doesn't have a belly.
No, it doesn't.
It's quite small.
But I think they mean like basically short.
Well, his circle, his tail is like a big circle.
Yeah.
I hope you can like swing on his tail. Like that seems something that
you can do loads of stuff. Like he rolls where the bat like runs along like he's running on a barrel, but he's rolling
like the ball droid.
And, yeah. And there's lots of stuff. I tell you which site's done really great coverage of it. It's Nintendo Life. They went down and they've like interviewed them and stuff like that. And the interview was really cool to watch. So go over to nintendolife.com. But it's just it's cool. It's been a while since we've had anything like this, and
I know.
I think Nintendo fans especially really.
I think the time's right though.
Have like a place in the heart for these kind of games.
There was obviously the crazy oversaturation of it around the kind of N64 PS1 era, where
I think it went into
move for them.
It went into the PS2 GameCube thing, and then sort of died off in that
it became that generation kind of is when it started to drop off a little bit, and then I don't know, but it's exciting.
Every console generation seems to have one though, because it was like, like the NES and SNES, it was 2D platformers.
Of course, they're back now.
Then it went to 3D platformers.
Yeah.
And then shooters, probably.
Yeah, shooters.
Shooters, and then you oversaturated everything.
Yeah. When stuff goes away and comes back, there, I think that's like 2D platformers. If they'd have just carried on in the same vein that it was on, you wouldn't be getting the innovation that you're getting now, where people have kind of gone, hang on, I want to try a 2D platform, but why not do this? Like, I think it's good that the things have had time to go away, and people have had chance to miss these things. and also had a chance to be like, well, if we're gonna do it, but with the technology we've got available to us now, or the ideas that we've got available to us now. And I feel like Yooka-Laylee, I mean, the guys at Rare have obviously had a lot of experience in most genres of games, I think. They've gone around a few, haven't they? They've done shooters, they've done
2D platforms.
2D platforms, 3D.
platformers.
They've done racing, have they not?
I don't know, they've done fighters.
So they've gone round, they've done the rounds of kind of... and I want to see what they kind of bring from all this...
Well, it's not Rare.
No, it's
just a few people from Rare.
Yeah.
I think the team is only like 10 deep or something that. It's not very... Right, so it's going to be coming out on Windows, Mac, Linux, Xbox One, PS4 and Wii U. And one of the stretch goals was that all of them were day and date.
Yeah.
Because it was just going to be the PC and stuff.
It's interesting it's not PS3 and Xbox 360. That's a good sign to me. That shows that this is going to be
It might be one of the stretch goals, I don't know. Right, so stretch goals is 75 grand. This is all in pounds, by the way, which makes it even more impressive.
Yeah.
PC, Mac and Linux released day one. Console releases to follow, so that was at 75 grand. Also, 175. It's because they've got a tick box over it, I can't read it. 275, a unique epic boss battle on every level, and awesome boss tunes from David, Grant and Steve.
Can we skip to, like, where we're at?
Well, I don't know, it's kind of, there's only a few. 330,000 is a pre-final boss quiz show challenge level. Go for the mystery prize with Dave. So that's kind of going back to the whole Mario 3 kind of thing, and it's kind of cool. 395 is transformations into unexpected things with unique controls and abilities.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Plus a new NPC.
I find it interesting as well that the stretch goals are actually changing the mechanics of the game.
Oh yeah, they're changing the full game.
You know, a lot of times it's like DLC or
extra costume pack.
Yeah, but it's like, if we get this much, we will change the game. We'll make the game better.
They've got fucking shit ton of ideas.
Yeah.
Like, and they were like, but then they also said in that Nintendo Life interview, they've not written a single game design doc, which is fucking unheard of nowadays.
Yeah.
You have to write game design doc after game design doc, and like you have to keep going back, and like this doc becomes like a Bible at the end of it. They call it like the game's Bible, you know, where it's like everything that can happen, all this. And they're like, now we wanted to make it like we made them back in the day, where we're just all around the room and we spit ideas back and forth. And we're like, oh fucking hell yeah, that's cool. And then we haven't written anything down. We've just been like, just go do it.
See, the thing is, like what I was saying with it, I'm glad that it had a chance to. 3D platformers had a chance to go away for a bit, because like they're saying, that so many ideas have built over all these years.
This won't be as special now.
No, it won't. No, and it feels like they've over all these years been like, I'd love to see a 3D platform with this. I'd love to see one with this, and now they're like, well, let's do it with all these ideas we've had for like the last 5-10 years or whatever. Like, that's incredible. I'm so excited to play this, because I think it's gonna not only have all the stuff that we remember and love about Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, that kind of them kind of games, but also it's gonna have new elements that were like I think it'll kind of be like if 3D World, like some of the ideas you had in 3D World, some of the creative different ways, like stuff like the ice skate and stuff like that, like them ideas, but in like a 3D platform, in like in like more of the open world style, might be really cool.
Yeah, no. And yeah, they said that we're just riffing shit back and forwards, and like
good. That's well, as someone, you'll be the same as someone who works in an artistic genre, medium. Yeah, that's always the best stuff's always created like that. Always created just people throwing stuff back and forth. I mean, that's a good idea. Let's try that.
Sometimes like rules restrict. Like
it does,
in a negative way. Like it's good to like have written. You couldn't make Uncharted like this.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of thing where, like, if you're just making this crazy ass platform, you're like, fucking Jim, you go and fucking try that, and like they're all like, oh, we didn't really know about that roll mechanic, and then one of the animators went in Maya and just did the roll mechanic, and they were like, fucking hell that's the fucking bomb.
People are expecting wackiness from this. No one's expecting a Call of Duty or an Uncharted to be wacky. You know what I mean? And that's why this is going to be something that is very different from what we're getting in the minute. What we're getting in the minute is very good quality, controlled games. You know, where there's a really in-depth story and the mechanics work.
What we've got now is safety. People
it's safety,
playing
yeah,
safe.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then we're just gonna have this wacky thing coming onto the market that hopefully will inspire some other things to come from it. I'm hoping anyway.
Anyway, yeah. So 435 is a mix of 2.5D and 3D mine cart sections, and not even limited to just mines either. So that'd be cool.
That's
how
exciting.
How like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, you know, where they were like sort of 2D but then like 3D and stuff.
Yeah. That's exciting. That's really exciting. In fact.
535. This one's quite cool. A local co-op buddy mode, so a second player can one can play as Yooka and one can play as Laylee.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
I don't know how that'll work, but that'll be cool.
Well, that's another thing where it's completely changed the game because obviously the mechanics work between the two. Another thing that they were saying in that Nintendo Life one as well is that they're exploring everything that a chameleon can do. So there's going to be able to do colour changing, it's going to be able to do this, it's going to be able to do that, and the rolling thing and everything like that, and everything that a bat can do. And they're exploring, you know what I mean?
That's quite exciting, because you look at someone like Sonic, and you're like, what's the one thing a hedgehog can do? Well, it's got a sharp back, and it can kill things with its back. Yeah, Sonic can't. like, it's interesting to take an animal and like what's everything Sonic can do? Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, so...
oh, that's why Sonic rolls.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Fucking hell, man.
I never thought about that. That's in there.
665. A 2 to 4 player local multiplayer versus mode with 4 unique games. Everything's just really fucking cool.
I know. Am I wrong in thinking there was like a 2D? They said they're going to do like a 2D section, or is this another game?
No, that was the minecart.
No, I'm sure I saw something else. I might be wrong. I can't see, that light's blinding me.
715 is professional translation, basically. This is cool. They've gone like French, German, Spanish, Italian, plus extra languages voted for by the backers. Like, so if like Japanese backers, like, they're like, all right, done.
Yeah. Didn't they say about an orchestra as well?
That's the big one.
The big one that we're about to hit.
775 is unique character designs from X-Rare guest artists Kev Kong, Bayliss, and Ed Mumbo Jumbo Brian. They're Christian, like actual names, you know.
Yeah.
That was what's on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
875, 4 more local player games added to the local multiplayer mode. This game's going to be like everything we had as a kid on every game in one game. This is going to be fucking brilliant.
I'm excited. I'm going to pledge money. A mil?
Yeah, so am I, yeah. Simultaneous Wii U, Xbox, and PlayStation 4 releases on day one.
Good.
So day one, everything's been done.
That'll be good for the Wii U.
This one's really exciting.
Go on.
Right, 1.1 mil.
And we've hit that.
Yeah,
so we've got that.
Yeah. Going old school. N64 shader mode plus credits.
Yes, that was what I heard. So you can put it in N64 mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can look like...
Shit.
It can look blocky, but with like the scenery looks like
so
it's
the 1.2
made out of sand.
Is like a developer walkthrough and commentary video, which kind of whatever. And the 1.5 mil, which we're about to hit, is music at its best, orchestral score, where it's a full-on orchestra which for something indie, because they're an indie studio. Just because they're good developers, don't mean like they're self-funded and
there's 10 of them. You know, in a normal studio, there's hundreds of people.
Yeah, there's no publisher. They are an indie studio. Yeah. In the Midlands, and for them to hire a full-on orchestra,
I know,
it's like the world is fucking awesome. Where we can fund, where just people can go and get. I mean, obviously, they've got this lineage and fame anyway, so it's easier for them. But it's cool that like things like this can be done just through the power of people. It's really inspiring.
I'm looking now at that, and it's not even expensive, is it?
What
the game to pledge money. For 15 for
tenner.
A tenner, you get a digital copy, but then that just on
Steam.
On Steam, but for 15 quid, you get the console digital edition. Like that's really good.
The thing for them though is that's probably more than what they would make per game if it was a $60 game because publishers take a huge amount. Yeah. There's the printing of everything. There's the distribution. There's the marketing, which they're not having to do because everyone's doing it for them. No.
That's a shame, but I can see obviously why.
But they won't be able to do it for this price and stuff. Like they're probably making far more at 15 quid per game than they would anywhere else.
So not only are we getting all these things that we loved as a child, better and improved and polished, but we're getting them cheaper than we got them as a child as well, which is.
They're doing stuff like where they're making like an N64 box, you know what I mean, and sending you that. But I don't, and with a cart.
That looks so cool.
But
how would that work? What do you do with the cart? Is it just a? Does it work?
I think it's just a flash drive or something.
So you can plug it in an N64.
Yeah, but the game won't work.
The N64 version.
No.
Oh, because it just says 64-bit edition. So I didn't know if that meant you could play the N64
it's a 64 gigabyte flash drive.
Right. Okay. Be in the game.
Yeah. No. There's like
3,300.
$3,000. Like they take you and like instruct you in voice acting and everything like that, and then you're in the game. Which I'm thinking, if you was like wanting a wannabe actor or voice actor, $3,000's not a lot of money to get yourself in a major game. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you pay a lot more than that for training.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, as a kickstart to a career on Kickstarter,
it'd be good.
$3,000's not a lot of money.
But how much do you think you'll get to say? Like, do you think they'll be like, oh, you get to say a couple of words, or do you think it'll be?
I don't know, but
a character?
you get credit in the game and everything like that, and that's what it's. Think about that for your CV.
I know.
It's like an investment on your future. $3,000's not a lot of money.
I might do it.
Do it.
I don't have $3,000.
Don't do it.
If I had $3,000, I'd do it. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and then for $5,000, they're doing this huge like orchestra concert like with the thingy and stuff. And
like you really cool. VIP.
Yeah. So it's really exciting.
Really
exciting. They've got art books and all sorts of shit. Oh wait, there is a physical game.
Is they? I thought they would do something. If they're making an N64 cart. Physics.
Physical game. Okay.
Is that only on PC?
I don't know.
I think that's only on PC, isn't it? Physical.
PC boxed version. PC physical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just a PC game,
yeah.
I guess you can just ban it onto a CD, can't you?
Yeah.
It's not like okay, fair enough.
But I'm looking forward to that. Majorly looking forward to that. I think it'll be.
It's gonna be really exciting. I think it's gonna be, like I say, everything we remember from our childhood just in one game.
Yeah.
Just been like, there you go.
Yeah, I know.
No sweat.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, is that enough to talk about that?
Yeah. I think we've exhausted that.
In a way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.